So I'm going to analyze the film Her. So to start off, we are going to talk about Theodore, and he's got glasses and a mustache, as you can see on the cover of the film, and he always wears like business clothing, but it's always these sad colors like brownish and reddish and all of that. And Theodore used to be a fun and happy person all the time, but when he got divorced, he got very mopey and isolated to the world, and also his closest friends, which he only got two of. He began talking less and less to the people throughout the day. He just sits at his office, just writing letters, and then he's just focused on the computer and not his surroundings. Um, when he got home, when he got straight home, he started playing computer games all by himself, and he doesn't want to sign the divorce papers because he doesn't want to feel alone, and it's almost been a year since they split up. He doesn't want to realize how lonely he really is because he doesn't have anyone left in his life. So he liked the thought of being married. So he like tricks his mind to technically think that he isn't alone if people asks. And he's a very honest person, but he's got a low self-esteem. He doesn't truly believe in himself. And after the breakup, it broke him mentally. The feeling of loneliness in the scenes is very different. He always experienced loneliness. For example, when he gets home from work, and when he gets and when he like plays video games, because he never has anyone to talk to. He misses this physical contact from another person. So he's always depressed, but he pretends that he's happy, like he puts on this facade when he's in a crowd. And the conflict Theodore experienced is like when Theodore got divorced, which hit him really, really hard. He got a hard time moving on because he didn't want to sign the papers, like I said earlier. Because he doesn't want to admit that he doesn't have anyone in his life anymore besides his friend, which he talks to sometimes, but she doesn't really listen like he wants her to do, and he keeps things to himself. So she thinks that he's happy and all of that, even though she knows that he's sad because they split up, but he really puts on this facade to just show people, oh no, I'm happy. And one day he got a new operating system on his computer at work or at home, and he begins to talk to her every day. He could choose between a man or a boy to talk to, and then he chose a girl, and she got the name Samantha. And then after a while, he he falls in love with her, and and the hole he got in his heart is now cured. He doesn't feel the loneliness anymore because he has her, even though he can't see her in real life. He's more happy than ever since the divorce because he has a great time with her. And after a while, he discovers that he actually is not the only one talking to Samantha. She talks to many people, like 6,000 or something like that. And she also tells him that she's in love with a lot of other people. So that is when his life begins to go downhill again. She tells him that what she felt for him was true love, but he's not sure. She's not so sure about that, and he's very disappointed, and he feels the grief and all of that. And one day, Samantha is gone forever, and all the other OSs, And Theodore is back at the stage he was in the start of the movie, where he doesn't have anyone. He tries so hard throughout the film to find someone to have physical contact with, or even find a girlfriend, because that's the only thing he searches for throughout the film. And he even goes on a date with a girl, but it doesn't end well, like all the other things he tries so hard to work. So he really feels like this failure because he doesn't think that he's maybe attractive enough um, to have like girl in his life. And when he finally finds someone after his divorce, she goes away forever.